Today's episode, we're going to talk about Lamar Jackson. We're going to watch it. Actually, we're going to react to his highlight from Board Films, the company Board Films YouTube video. And I'll put the link below in the description for you all to pull it up and want to watch it yourself and just watch how great it is, whatever. The company makes great.
Lamar Jackson was raised by his mother after his father was killed in a car accident.
As for Jackson, the future is uncertain, but his path began right here in Palm Beach County.
But when you use the operative
Lamar
word
Jackson's
here,
speed
it's electrifying.
amazes me. I think he runs about
shakes and bakes his way all the way for a Tigers touchdown.
He ran. They got him at 4.7, but
boom, perfect timing.
Boom,
Action
perfect timing.
Jackson.
That Mike Tyson right there. But yeah, they got him at
Lamar
4.7.
Jackson,
but
226 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, pretty much all in the first half. Not a bad opening night of work for you.
He immediately turned heads at the high school level.
He may not have the classic quarterback throwing mechanics, but he throws a beautiful football.
He's a Michelangelo with a football. What he does is art. And he's done it against every time I've seen him play. I watch him on TV, he's still doing it.
We call him Action Jackson for a reason.
Action Jackson was on full display.
Dude, that probably has some of the best highlights I've ever seen.
So just to review, Lamar Jackson was a 3-star recruit.
In the class of 2015,
college.
There were 400 high school prospects ranked higher than Lamar Jackson.
He was a dual threat quarterback. I believe the dual threat quarterback connotation, by the way, was just created.
So I got a small detail fact. So one of my old coworkers said that they actually went to high school with a kid that was actually ranked higher than Lamar Jackson, and they actually played Lamar Jackson all the time, and they was saying that they didn't understand why Lamar Jackson was ranked where he was ranked at, but just seeing him play in real life, it was dude, the best player I didn't see. They were like, that dude was the best player I didn't see ever, and I don't know. Like I said, they gonna. When you're dealing with Lamar Jackson in NFL and dealing with him in media and things like that, you're going to see a lot of racism. You're going to see a lot of racist talk. You're going to see a lot of people saying that he not this, he not that, and running this and that, blah, it ain't going to work. With his skill level, his talent, he like a Michael Vick 2.0. Like the things that Michael Vick couldn't do, you know what I'm saying? Or the things that Michael Vick had struggled to do, or little small detailed facts that Michael Vick need to work on here, work on there. He already doing that with ease. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I say that he has on top of Michael Vick a little bit more is his evasiveness. You'll see it when we see him break tackles and cross people up. We just gonna react. We just gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? And enjoy.
Created for athletes or black quarterbacks, so he was completely separated.
It's crazy how he just walked in the end zone nonchalantly. It was just easy for him.
So gifted that questions of him being moved to a different position have dogged him his entire life.
Then they come in and there's colleges saying, we're going to make you a wide receiver, we're going to make you a wide receiver. So he had to get a promise from Bobby Petrino that he was going to play quarterback.
Lamar Jackson approaching 11,000 career yards. Jackson breaks away. Jackson headed to the end zone. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson of 41 yards.
Lamar Jackson accounted for 5 more
I love watching
touchdowns on Saturday.
when he was in college. I don't even watch college football. When his games came on, I actually
Florida,
took
was
time to watch those
small,
games.
I'm at the red shirt.
There he goes.
I'm telling you
The
right
electric.
now. I'm in my life experience, don't listen to nobody that telling you what you can and can't do and saying that you too small or you too this or you too that. You know what I'm saying? People will be like, you too this or you too that to be this or be that or be great. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to that. That's a bunch of haters and negativity that you don't need in your lifestyle. For real. And I know for sure that I avoid those type of people at all costs. Like I said, I had a homie before tell me that my voice wouldn't sound right on radio or some stuff like that. But I'm like, I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna do this podcast. And that means shout out to my podcast show, Mr. Whirlpool podcast show. But we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna keep watching this video. Just don't listen to the haters, the negativity for real.
Quarterback number 8.
Stop playing.
Spins off the defender Henderson And Jackson has gone from virtual unknown to the face of college football.
They knew who he was. Everybody knew who he was. When he got there, everybody
You ask
knew
me
who
who
he
the
was.
best player in college football is, and at this moment, it's Lamar Jackson. By so far, he's lapping the field.
Zone Reed keeps it, breaks one tackle, and a second.
Jackson was quickly emerging as the favorite to win the Heisman.
Rides a tackler all the way across midfield, and it looks like deja vu all over again.
It was 25 touchdowns through 4 games.
Inside the 10.
What?
Oh, my goodness.
At Louisville, he threw for more than 9,000 yards and 69 touchdown passes.
Nice.
What? Oh, my goodness, what a pass. Touchdown,
This dude has the best arm for real, in all of football right now.
All right, so there's the Heisman race, and then there's Lamar Jackson, as the Boynton Beach grad has all but clinched the stiff arm with 4 weeks left in the season.
The nation took note.
Stop playing with
That photograph, I think.
Best photo ever taken in college sports right there. Best photo ever taken. I don't care what nobody said. There's no photo prettier than that. That right there. Like I'm be look how serious I am. That's the prettiest photo in college football ever taken. Like the sickest photo. That photo right there needs to be plastered across all Hall of Fame. When they put them in a Hall of Fame, that's the photo they need to use from his college years, because that right there, this perfect, prettiest life for real. And yep, we're gonna get right back to it though.
At 19 years old, Lamar Jackson was the best player in college football.
The winner is Lamar Jackson of the University of Louisville.
Dude, crazy. That dude really from.
Even with all of his college accolades, Jackson's draft stock was in question.
Passed for over 9,000 yards, rushed for over 4,000 yards, becomes a Heisman Trophy winner, and still the question that he had to answer was whether or not he's an NFL quarterback.
What's your reaction been to people who have suggested that you should try to change your position and play receiver?
I'm not going to their team. If anything, whoever like me at quarterback, that's where I'm going. That's straight to my position.
Really, and we know what it is. Of course, it's racial. It's the elephant that no one wants to talk about. That black guys can't play quarterback. Know why? Because a lot of them are fast, seem to be the idea.
Is we have this old ideology that he doesn't play quarterback in a conventional way.
They spoke of his wiry built frame's ability to hold up over time. Wondered if he could execute an NFL passing game.
When Josh Rosen gets picked 22 picks ahead of Lamar Jackson,
I don't know who this dude is.
That shows me that there's a lot of people in the NFL who do not have a forward-looking lean at assessing the quarterback position.
Of course.
After Jackson fell to the
honestly,
final pick in the
I love Lamar Jackson and a couple of athletes in the NFL, but I'm not big on the NFL. I think the NFL most racist, if not still to this day, the most racist sport, probably next to baseball, because I feel like black people don't care about baseball. Just to be real with you, some of us do, but a lot of us is too boring, it's too slow. Honestly, I don't know how they generate so much money, but of course, I know why they generate so much money, because they're supposed to be America's sport. But yeah, like NFL got to be the most racist sport to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like to date, like how they treat their athletes and stuff, like how they look at black athletes. You gotta be a white quarterback or to be great. Just last year, the top 6 quarterbacks in the NFL were black. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, he's half black, half white, so you can kind of say they had a but he was I look at it like that. Most times, if you have black, half white, you mix like that, they don't see you as white, they see you as black. So I guess he's black all the way through.
First round, the Baltimore Ravens made a move.
The Philadelphia Eagles have traded the 32nd pick to the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens select Lamar Jackson.
Last pick of the first round, man.
Listen to this place go crazy right now.
Triple. They triple.
The skeptics wasted no time.
He's not close to RG3 at this point. He's not. Forget Flacco.
No, he's not. Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl. Lefko, you're crazy. You're punch drunk at the end of the draft.
I have predicted, and I'll say it again,
Tebow
2.0 is coming, and it's already starting today.
As a rookie, Jackson flashed the potential impact he could have on a team.
Okay.
Diving in, does he get it? Yes. Now it looks like Lamar Jackson has come into the game. The first round draft pick from Louisville.
The dude's so excited to watch it don't make sense.
It's impossible to know which will have the ball.
Really just
a single moment of hesitation.
Lamar Jackson has a Ravens touchdown.
Like, I don't know, like I said, he made football more exciting than like
November they make the change after Flacco
goes
out with a hip injury.
All he's done
is go 6-1 as a starter.
When Flacco was injured, the rookie stepped in and catapulted the Ravens into the playoffs.
I thought he was going to pitch it.
Running a little option.
He puts the Falcons in a bind.
Jackson breaks tackle. He's right to the pylon, and it's a touchdown.
Most yards by quarterback. First 3 career starts.
The option. It's a simple concept, but few execute it at Jackson's level.
It's a fake, but he's going to keep it up the middle. But here's the best part. He fakes out the guy who's supposed to take the quarterback.
Jackson to the end zone for the touchdown.
Fast as life, bro. I ain't lie to you.
He became the youngest quarterback ever to start a playoff game.
He just started some series, I'm telling you.
During the offseason, Lamar made it a mission to improve his passing ability.
To me, I'm just a lot comfortable, with being in the league now than I was last year. I had a full offseason to prepare this year.
So much talk in the preseason about what this Baltimore offense will look like.
Well, you're more comfortable this year, Lamar. I heard all offseason. Oh, the Ravens got a new offense. It's going to be something we've never seen.
On the road to open the season.
Well, I got to see it to believe it. Well, I believe it.
Jackson announced to the league that his legs weren't going to be his only weapon.
Look how pretty that throw was, man. Right on the money.
2020 has been the year of the unthinkable. So Wells Fargo is using some of our locations as drive-up food banks to help provide 50 million meals. The unthinkable has happened. Now it's time to rethink how to make a difference. Wells Fargo.
Touchdown! 83 yards!
He threw 5 touchdowns as the Ravens laid waste to the Dolphins.
Lamar Jackson looking end zone again!
Kill him.
Sneed's got it! 6 more for the Ravens.
That's a pretty pass, for real.
And that ties the franchise record for the Ravens.
He's in Miami, so he knows he was at home.
5 touchdown passes.
He went home before that.
Not bad for a running back.
Give us the numbers.
The hometown kid today. Perfect.
I think he's from Miami.
Right.
Perfect.
This is the best the world has to offer. And for an individual to make other guys look like they shouldn't be in the NFL, like there's another level to where I play where you guys can't reach.
Crossover. This is, bro, this.
Jackson avoids, spins.
This ain't his sickest one. Hands down, top 5. Hands down, top 5.
Jackson is elusive.
Because the one he in the midfield, like he ran the midfield, I saw that. Like I ain't see it live, but I saw the highlight right after it happened. I was like, yeah, dude, he a must watch. He's a must watch TV. Like, just to see him do what he do, like, you can't that lineman can't keep up with him. Fat boy.
But how far could this style of football carry a team?
All the way.
He tripped up too. They got lucky because he about to get a touchdown.
Who say you cannot win a Super Bowl with that style of quarterback.
Shout out to Mark Ingram.
And my retort has always been, just because it hasn't been done,
be a beast next year.
doesn't mean it can't be done.
The league was officially on notice.
Throwing over the middle. Touchdown. Miles Boykin.
Lamar Jackson, he himself is electrifying a la Michael Vick.
Jackson lobby.
Ooh, round of money. I don't know what that defender was thinking. Oh, I know what he was thinking. He thought he was thinking Lamar Jackson going wrong. That's what he was thinking. He wanted to make sure he stays right there to stop Lamar Jackson.
The best rushing team in football
And ever since Lamar Jackson took over this Ravens offense, they've been the best rushing offense in the NFL. It's a unique offense, though, because there's really three options. He can hand it off to the running back. He can keep it and run it himself, or he can stop and throw the ball.
Jackson's incredible ability to execute such a variety of option and zone reads paid immediate dividends.
Here's Jackson taking it again. Lead block by Boyle. A foot race with Kirkpatrick.
Not catching.
Week 6, Lamar rushed for over 150 yards, while passing for over 200, a regular season record.
Second down, 6. Quarterback will take it himself.
Action Jackson was the topic of discussion on every show.
And he'll run through your cornerback, touchdown, safety, whoever.
One of the guys who is in the short list of MVP candidates this year, second-year quarterback Lamar Jackson.
And the quarterback for setting the record, Lamar Jackson.
Big trust, baby.
All right, so here is Lamar Jackson, and what a distinguished game he had last week against Cincinnati.
But this guy has a strong arm. I like to describe him as being able to throw darts on people.
They controlled the clock, tired out defenders, and imposed their will.
All those people who've been critical of this kid throwing the football, Lamar Jackson puts a dime out there for Boykin.
It's going to be caught by Miles Boykin. Here is Jackson eluding the defender.
Stop playing with me.
He'll have a first down. And there you get an example of Jackson pushed out of bounds by Bobby Wagner.
And you're going to see John Harbaugh address Lamar Jackson. I think he said, do you want to go for this? He's like, yes, let's go for this. Put it on my back, coach.
On 4th and 2, tied at 13, his coach put the game in his hands.
After the timeout by the Ravens. And they're going to go for it on 4th down and 2.
Give it to the man and let him do what he do. Block for him.
First down,
don't worry about it.
touchdown.
Don't worry about it.
Yes, he's got
Let's go. That boy is a monster, bro.
There's none.
He is a monster. I'm telling you, it's scary. It's going to get scary out here. Oh, he slipped. Don't even worry about it. Because he too fat. He too slow. Oh, fall too. He fall too. Don't worry about it. Ankle broke.
Seriously,
oh,
I mean, how do you ever get that feel? How do you ever get that feel for what they do? It literally is impossible.
How do you get
I'm telling
that
you
fast?
right now,
Like,
he's had 3 damn near perfect QBRs this season.
The biggest challenge of his young career
To that level
came in
is
a primetime matchup against
natural
the
instinct,
GOAT.
speed.
told us every player we acquire,
I was
everything we
tuned in on
do
this one.
is
I was
aimed
like,
at
oh,
two
Lamar
things.
Jackson, eat him
Beating
alive.
the
The
Steelers.
league and the media have been searching for his heir apparent, the one who would be king.
Jackson will go to work against that Patriot defense.
Jackson used the stage to throw his hat into the ring.
And that's Marquise Brown making the catch.
We saw him gut the New England Patriots.
He keeps it. To the end zone, touchdown.
Talk about a guy leading the league in oohs and ahs, and he does it again, and this crowd's already going crazy.
Emperor Belichick seemed powerless to stop him.
They stupid. That black uniform is so sick.
There he goes again for a gain of almost 20 yards.
They can't do nothing with him.
First of all, you don't know where the football is. I don't know if anybody else saw this.
Edwards to the end zone.
George Edwards.
Even on the television, I have no idea where the football is. Imagine playing on the field and trying to stop it.
This might be a problem.
Can't do nothing with it.
Playing the drive. Rolling
He's running the
out.
option so smooth.
Jackson stops on a dime. Slides past
shoes, but
Van
you can't
Noy.
catch me too
Man, that's a video game right there.
Have we mentioned, by the way, that Joe Burrow, who is probably going to win the Heisman, is older than Lamar Jackson is right now? Lamar won the Heisman when he was 19 years old.
It was a statement win for the Ravens and Lamar.
But here's the scary thing about Lamar. He keeps getting better.
I cannot wait to watch Lamar Jackson. There's nobody more exciting in the entire NFL. He is must-see TV.
No quarterback in the history of our league has ever had 3,000 yards passing and 1,000 yards rushing in a season. He's well on his way.
Is Lamar the best quarterback in the NFL?
Yes, he's the MVP this season. He's the best.
Perfect. On the money. On the money,
it's just an issue of can he keep this up?
The Ravens were now the best offense in football.
Let's ask the question, can you keep it up?
For Jackson, another one.
The question
He's
is,
the only player in
he's
history to post a
Like,
perfect passer rating on the road
what's
twice.
his limit?
He's
Will he
on
go
pace to
crazy
become
on
the
somebody
first
one
player
day?
with
8
3,000
touchdowns in one
passing
game?
yards and 1,000 rushing
10
yards in a
touchdowns?
season.
Lamar Jackson quickly became the
Look at those
MVP.
stats. Total yards, first in the NFL. Points per game, first. Scoring efficiency, first. Rushing yards, first. Time of possession, first. Come on,
Stop
man.
the comparisons. I said it last night, G. Stop comparing Lamar Jackson to anybody you've ever seen play in the league. I know we love to say Michael Vick. There has never been a Lamar Jackson to play in the NFL.
He didn't flinch. He did not blink. You're exactly right. And he got a
He can
touchdown
take a
out
hit.
of
That's
it.
what people don't understand.
It's not just that he runs, but oh my God, can he run? And he had his Mike Vick moment. That spin move was sort of like his Mike Vick moment.
Perfect. This is one right here. This is the more
Jackson
highlight
takes it
right
himself.
here.
Look at him turn back and forth.
Stop playing with him. I'm telling you, watching
He
that,
broke his
like
ankles.
watching that,
Now
like
he's got an entourage, and he's got a touchdown. What a play!
it was just pretty. Like I ain't gonna run it back.
Lamar Jackson,
as
I mean, this is
Call him Mr. now.
Mr. Lamar Jackson.
This is
Never
number
seen
one play
one like
for
this.
real.
And early on in the season, I said that we've never seen someone at this position this talented.
Shout out
at
to Lamar
running the
Jackson.
football.
I'm
Who
saying.
has the bigger
If you
game
watch the
on
video, man, I'm
Saturday,
a big
Deshaun
fan, bro,
Watson
for
or
real.
Lamar
I
Jackson?
need a jersey
Lamar
sign.
Jackson,
I ain't gonna argue on one day.
crushing the Texans.
Yes, sir. It's crazy. Like how cold
There
it
is a shortage of 500,000 machine learning and artificial intelligence professionals. Keeping this in mind,
He's now 7 of 12 for 79 yards and a touchdown.
Lamar Jackson and this Ravens team keeps getting better.
When he runs, he's in such total control. He decides what's going to happen.
I love Mahomes. Mahomes is 24. Lamar Jackson's 22 years old.
And Jackson brought down from behind.
MVP 22.
7th straight game with 60 or more rushing yards. That's the longest streak by a quarterback all time.
Lamar Jackson makes something out of absolutely nothing.
Off the stutter step, Lamar Jackson!
He said his entire career people have been telling him he can't take big hits.
Remarkable!
He said so in turn he's learned how to not take big hits.
Jackson, the spin and toss. Ingram makes
That
a
was
man
sick move
miss.
by Mark Ingram.
Diving! Touchdown! What an effort!
I'm telling you.
Lamar Jackson.
Jackson. And he's made everyone a believer, including myself. I wasn't a believer, especially after last year's playoff game against the Chargers. But the improvement he's made has been remarkable, and he is the MVP frontrunner at this point.
Making his Monday night debut, Action Jackson put the MVP race to bed.
Here's Jackson on
I'm a
first
former
down.
champion. Kick they
And how about another 18-yard touchdown strike again from Jackson?
When you have a guy like
I ain't
this,
even gonna lie to you.
and now
Just
all of a
then,
sudden
I
you
didn't know
have to
who had
defend
the
all
ball.
11
I'm not gonna lie to you. He
people
did that
as
so
far as the running game is
perfect.
concerned.
He has the toughness of a running back. He has the quickness of a kick returner and punt returner.
Because I don't want him coming at me like this.
That all purposely
I don't want
nice,
him
too.
making me look stupid.
This landscape that Lamar Jackson is living in, we've never
Stop
been in
playing
it in
with
the
him.
NFL.
Stop playing with him.
Because once Lamar Jackson gets in space, all bets are off.
And he dropped the ball. Don't worry about it. Oh, gone. I see it right there.
Splits everybody.
Right there,
And
Tom.
look at this. Action Jackson.
He is dynamic. The only person I've ever seen as dynamic with the ball in his hands at that position is Michael Vick.
Lamar on pace for 1,250.
Well, if you haven't noticed already, and if we haven't told you enough, former Boynton Beach star Lamar Jackson is pretty good at this football thing.
So has this. That Lamar Jackson on the edge is pure danger.
There is no comparison. People keep saying Michael Vick and all of that. When they tried to make Michael Vick a pocket passer, we saw Michael Vick go down.
And I have come on board. He is the leading candidate for league MVP.
I know Stephen A. Smith was a big hater. I already know. Sucker. I love seeing
Side
this.
swing to Seth Roberts inside the 10.
Right there in front.
To the end zone, another touchdown.
The receivers are raw.
He destroyed the defending NFC champions, throwing 5 touchdown passes.
It's not supposed to happen in the NFL.
They can't do nothing with them.
Yes! We got a Jackson 5.
At 22 years old, Lamar Jackson has redefined the quarterback position.
Is he going to be the one who changes everything? Are we going to look back someday and say Lamar Jackson changed the game of football? Because starting now, they will give the ball to the best athlete on the field when they're 12 years old.
The Lamar Jackson era in Baltimore has just begun. And with it,
he needs that.
Perhaps a new
Patrick
paradigm.
Mahomes contract too. $50 million
One
for
that
the
sees
next 10 years.
football's
Type
best
thing.
athletes being groomed for the sport's most
Every year though.
important
$50
position.
million every year over the next 10 years. That's a nice catch.
Andrews.
Jackson became the first QB ever to have 4 100-yard rushing games in a single season.
The tremendous fake and juke move.
Stop playing
Lamar
with
Jackson turns K'Wan Williams into a missed tackle. You can defend it exactly the way you draw it up, and he will still make you wrong.
Dude, a monster, bro. That.
The Ravens won again.
Stop playing with him.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Jackson rushed for more than 100 yards as he led the Ravens past 49ers
You remind me
on
of my
Sunday.
nephew.
The
My
list
nephew
of
quit like
franchise
that.
records Jackson was setting continued to grow.
Jackson cuts to the outside. Jackson turns it upfield and makes that move. He can stop on a
Man,
dime.
only dime, bro. How do you do that?
Shotgun for Jackson.
I ain't gonna lie to you. As a track and field athlete,
by Lamar Jackson.
He also led the NFL in
I would
touchdown
love to see him
passes
do
as
run
well.
the 200 and the
Nick
400.
Boyle, he's
Maybe
got it for the
150, you got
touchdown.
Pretty sure you got the 100.
Jackson
100
does a
speed,
great
but
job
the
at
200
getting it
and
off
400
before he
dog.
gets hit.
Monster. Especially if it's
Hayden
high.
Hurst. Does he have enough speed to get there? Hurst
yes.
does. Touchdown, Ravens. The catch and run. 61 yards.
That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what you do. 2006, Michael Vick ran for over 1,000 yards. He's the all-time leading rusher for a quarterback.
He was just 23 yards from breaking Michael Vick's single-season rushing record.
I mean, Randy Moss.
Jackson keeps carrying. Off he goes. Another rushing first down for Lamar Jackson.
He would finish the season with an insane 1,206 yards.
Lamar keeps. He's got the record.
The record was his.
I bet he's not getting that record. He was like,
Despite
"Aight."
being the youngest league MVP
What, y'all gonna
in
tackle
history,
me?
No, you don't. Let's keep it.
it took all of 30 seconds after his season ended for the haters to slither out of the shadows.
I would still, to this day, take Sam Darnold over Lamar Jackson.
You want to take your quarterback and turn him into a running back who also happens to pass.
Threw for 5 touchdowns, the 3rd time this season.
The greats are motivated by detractors.
Shout out to the
And what
receivers
Lamar
always getting
Jackson
over.
has accomplished at
That's-
such a young
that's-
age is
Come
great.
on now.
The future of the league is in good hands.
Nobody brings it home like Joe.
No. All right. So, in conclusion, Lamar Jackson is the GOAT. Hands down, he's the new GOAT. Tom Brady was the GOAT. Lamar Jackson is the new GOAT. Well, Russell Westbrook is a GOAT too as well, but I said Russell Westbrook, my bad. Russell Wilson is a GOAT as well. But I'm a big Future fan, so I don't know about that one. But I'm just playing with you. But now Russell Wilson, shout out to Russell Wilson, he'll go to Patrick Mahomes, young GOAT as well. But Lamar Jackson, the truth. If real, like we really like, if you watch football and you know, like somebody that exciting comes across, doesn't come across too often. Like I said, Michael Vick, he's better than Michael Vick. Michael Vick said it himself. Watch the interview, watch everything. Michael Vick talks to him, works with him hands on because you kind of see the different the similarities. You can see like Lamar Jackson, you know, he probably mimicked his game behind Michael Vick's but Lamar Jackson adds his own self to it. Cause you see number 7, he read number 7 in high school. I think he read number 7 in Louisville. I don't know, I have to remember the number, but and you see it now in the NFL, he wears number 8. You know what I'm saying? Like right behind, you know Michael Vick, 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? You know, he probably idolizes him in a way. You know, I know that they work together. Like Michael Vick actually works with Lamar Jackson. And he doesn't do nothing to change his game and nothing like that. Just try to, you know, work with him, see what he can, you know, help him, you know, improve in whatever. And like I said, Lamar Jackson, my favorite player in the NFL. Now, if you all got like a favorite player or somebody, some comparison or some, you know, conversation about it, don't be afraid to comment below. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on Twitter, Mr. Whirlpool, WHURLPOOL. Check out my podcast, check out my Twitter, check out my medium.com where I post my blogs, Mr. Whirlpool as well. Check out my Facebook page, Mr. Whirlpool as well. And if you want to check out some of my graphic, you know, my graphic designs as far as clothing, and like t-shirts and like phone cases and things like that, you know, I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm gonna put it over here. Yeah, it's kind of scratched up real bad though, but you know, I did the design and things like that. And I got real nicer ones than that as well. But check out my designs and things like that. And like I said, I got a lot of work, a lot of stuff going on. I appreciate you all tuning into my show, watching it all to the very end. That's lit. And if you enjoyed this, like I said, I'm gonna put the tag below for this video and the company and stuff. Y'all can subscribe to them. They lit. I watch them all the time. And we're gonna watch other, you know, channels too as well. But like I said, this company's lit, and I enjoy them. But we're gonna get out of here. I don't know if I'm gonna leave y'all with anything, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, comment below if you got any questions about the video or just anything that you feel like I should work on in this video. You know what I'm saying? It's my first reaction video, so I'm excited about it. Hope you're excited about it. I don't know if I was too dead or too dull. I watched the video before, be real with you. I watched the video before, so I knew kind of what the things that were gonna happen, but I still like watching it over and over because it's such a great video. But yeah, y'all hit me up on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Whirlpool, no, follow me. Let's have some debates. I might post a debate on who's better, Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson, and see, you know, what y'all feel like and what y'all think. And if you're cool with that, hit me up. But yep, I appreciate y'all. You all stay blessed, stay out, stay safe out here. Mask up, wear your mask, and let's get through 2020. Deuces, peace.